Hey guys, I was thinking about our design yesterday. It went pretty well, but I just had some thoughts about how we're doing so far. So I drew a small picture. Um, so we decided to go with this design, right? Because it's around the center right here, because we can get far better efficiency with our turn radius. And like, I've been trying to stress some things during this project, but I guess like Malin and Justin and Ben, since we're in physics now, we can understand a little bit about inertia. So if we have this big sled outside here, way out here, when this vehicle turns and then it stops, turns and stops, turns and stops, like this is like a lever arm. When the sled's way out here, it creates like some torque on here, and when it starts going, it has more inertia. So when it stops in this stand, it could keep going after the wheels are like told to stop. So that's why like I've been trying to stress that we keep our center of gravity like right around here as much as possible. And if you notice also in the groups that like have four wheels way out here, how inefficient it has been. They dug holes in the sand and everything. It's not that big a deal, but I guess if we're just trying to be efficient, we could do a whole lot better with this design if we wanted to. They dig the holes in the sand, also creates dunes in the sand, right? So when the wheels go through those dunes, it also causes them to spin more out, like as they're driving along. And you even a lot of people notice, like, wow, like there's no like dunes in there, like, or there's hardly any tracks. That's really good, and it's even more important for us because we're terrain and we need to be able to make precise measurements, and we want to just be like super smooth as we're cruising through the sand. But like I kept stressing that we needed to put the battery pack like as close to the center of gravity, and like for some reason we kept putting it back here until I got kind of irritated, and I just put it up there one day. And like you guys noticed, like it floated on the sand after that, because when it was back here it was dragging in the sand and causing, and then it would hardly even move forward. It still moved forward pretty good, but I mean, once we put the battery pack up here, it kind of leveled it out a lot better, and then we were able to go forward a lot easier and turn better. But like if we could get that center of gravity in here, like I also recommended maybe cutting out some of this right here to lighten it up. And just like I was saying before, the less weight we have, the less inertia we have. So when it stops because of the tires in the sand. Like we want it to be able to stop when we tell it to stop. And the less slop we have, I think the whole lot better and more accurate of a drive we can have. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Just look, guys, let me know what you think of this video, and I appreciate your feedback. It's been really great working with you guys. Also, I guess Adam, I guess I could talk to you about maybe making some like I don't know what you call them, but like some flaps or something that go over this. Maybe you could design something on AutoCAD to go over this, so like the sand doesn't flip up into here while we're driving. But it's not that big of a deal. I mean, we're doing great so far, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, please leave a comment or something. Thanks.